Hi guys, it's Apollonia from Lifestyle Creations by the Jacksons. As always, please read our disclaimer and viewers are at their own risk. So ladies and gentlemen, today we have the lovely Joyce Nahil. She lives all the way in Germany. Could you guys believe that? Germany. The reason why I have Joyce on our channel today is because she is awesome. She is a singer, but her style of singing is different from most. She refers to herself as a songstress, and her type of singing, I would say, is like a swing hop. And so I will let her get into the details about her singing style and about her career and how she got started. So Joyce, my first question is to you: how did you get started in the songstress career, the singing career?
Yeah, that's right. Well, I kind of always used to be a singer, you know, even before it was my profession or my job. I sang basically all my life, you know, from when I was very little, and my mom would listen to Destiny's Child, Missy Elliott, TLC, On Vogue, all of those, you know, amazing women in music in the late 90s and early 2000s. And they just inspired me so much. I somehow always knew that I wanted to pursue music. And later on, I found out that a lot of people in my family, the Jamaican side of my family, are musicians too. So it probably just, you know, runs in the family.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So I was not familiar with the verbiage songstress until you mentioned that verbiage to me. How would you categorize?
Well, there's not too much to say about it, to be honest. It's basically just an older term for a singer. And as I focus so much on the vintage aesthetic and, you know, a kind of vintage sound, or at least, you know, sound, parts of my sound are so vintage that I like to keep the wording vintage as well. And songstress is one of the perfect words to do so.
Okay, awesome. So can you pretty please, sing one of your favorite songs for me today, or for us today? Would that be okay?
I definitely can.
Okay.
And what I brought you today is Move, because I feel like, you know, in light of recent events and everything we're going through right now, it might be nice to have something delighting and something fun and playful. So here we go with Move. Have fun with it. Dance with me if you like, and yeah, enjoy yourselves, just like I will. You watching me like mom, put you back into it. Don't you be shy and be the one I agree with. And if you do it right, I'ma make you my mother's son-in-law. So like tonight, wanna show you all the nasty things I can do when I'm on you. So baby, take my hand, let's go. Thank you for putting on the show. Don't you wanna do it? Don't you wanna move? I got all these things in my head right now. Come on over, take my head right now. Yeah. Don't you wanna do it? Don't you wanna move? I got all these things in my head right now. Come on over, take my head right now. Yeah. No, I'm not the only one. It's probably got a girl at home. There's plenty place in this room. I'm in a shaking one. Your mama's gave them. Feeling goes to me. See the real one of them. So better to keep your eyes on these plain to see what this could be. Like me. Don't you wanna do it? Don't you wanna move it? Got all these things in my head right now. Come on over, take my head right now. Don't you wanna do it? Don't you wanna move it? I got these things in my head right now. Come on over, take my head right now. Yeah. Now I'm just trying to look nice and not impressed while you keep your eyes on me. Yeah, boy, I must confess that I can help but get this feeling that it's time. You know the time is slow. Time because I'm ready to go. Get your telephone platform for the few days, but you just never stay long enough for me to make Most of all, I want you to go first. Call me old fashioned, see this finger spirit. Don't get me wrong, I'm in expression. I'm in expression as you do. I need the flowers. I'm in a second, I know. I know you can. I'll say something, cause I'ma be your Black Marilyn. That's don't you wanna do it? Don't you wanna move it? I know this thing to my head right now. Someone over take my head right now. Don't you wanna do it? Don't you wanna move it? I know this thing to my head right now. Someone over take my head right now. Oh, let's go. Oh, let's go. Give me five, beat up, beat. Oh, I know these things to my head right now. Someone over to my head right now.
That was awesome! Thank you! Thank you, thank you. Where can our audience purchase your music from? I know you mentioned it's on Amazon, Spotify, iTunes, and also available on your website. So I will make sure to include all of your social media contact information down below. So if you guys are interested, you can go ahead and purchase her music. Now, if someone was interested in booking you, how could they get in contact with you?
The easiest way is to just go to my website. You're going to link that, right? And yeah, just basically fill out the contact form and let me know what you want to collab on. And yeah, we're going to make it happen.
Awesome. That's great. Now, how are you folks dealing with COVID-19 in Germany? And how is COVID-19 affecting your singing career?
Okay, so generally in this country we had a lockdown, to kind of flatten the curve, and now, shops are gradually starting to open up again. We have to wear masks when we're in public, especially on public transportation, of course, and we have to keep a distance to most people. But yeah, it's getting easier, and it's getting more normal if it can get normal. And career-wise, for me, as I was working as a touring singer and I was, touring with different bands, I was out of work just like that. And I was shook for a second and I was scared, but then I started focusing on my solo project more, and I got more time now to work on my own music. And so I tried to see that as an advantage that I have right now, something positive to draw from it, if there is something like that.
Awesome, awesome. So you have this quote that I'm so in love with. I came from the past to get you jazzed.
That's right, lady.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, it's basically, it has become somehow, it's kind of a joking answer to the question I get in Germany the most. Obviously, I'm a Black woman and I live in Germany, so most people have a tough time accepting the fact that I was born and raised here. So the first question I get is, where are you from? Like, where are you really from? And at a certain point, I just decided to say, I came from the past to get you jazzed, and just brush it away, brush it off. That's right.
I like that. I like that. Now, what kind of advice would you give to aspiring singers and rappers out there who are interested in getting started?
First of all, do it, because I know that a lot of people are scared of the music industry or the music business, because they feel like there's no future in it, or it's insecure or whatsoever. But it is. I don't want to say it's safe, but you can definitely build a career in the music business, especially if you do it for the love first, of course. Do it for the love of it, for the love of music, to transport a feeling and make people feel good about themselves. But don't forget about the business aspect of it, because if you master those, they can really make and break your career. And yeah, I think it's important to focus on both parts equally. The love of it, but also the business side, so that you don't end up as a starving artist, but actually have a chance to pursue your career and make a living off it. Yeah, I think that's what I'd say.
I think you provided some great advice. Now, is there anything else you'd like to say before we go? Now, before we go, we're going to do what I came from the past to get you jazzed. Pose off.
Oh, yes, I love it. Let's do it. Well,
so any last minute word of encouragement?
Words of encouragement. Well, I know it sounds like, it sounds like something that a lot of people say, but definitely stay true to yourself. Love and allow yourself to be loved. I think that's very important. Apart from that, all I can say is thanks for having me, and to all of your people watching, thanks for
my
listening.
lovely cousin, it's so awesome to have you on our channel. It's always a pleasure to see you. Always look so beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm so happy that you're one of those people who decided, to share your life with others and share all the information you have. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, I came from the past to get you jazz.
I probably didn't see my hand, but they were busy.
Awesome. So what does the world need more of, cuz?
Love, peace, and happiness.
Peace, love, and happiness. I came from the past to get you jazz. Love, peace, happiness.
And happiness. All right, let's go
All
ahead
right,
and track.
thank you so much.